Hi folks, Michael here, and I can't stand modern gaming anymore. Now let me make it as clear as possible. When I say modern gaming, I mean the AAA stuff, okay? Are there certain indie games that I like because they have this retro vibe to them? Sure. In one of my other videos where I talk about Linux, I talk about how I've been playing PC games for an incredibly long time, and it's kind of sad to see that my interest in gaming in and of itself is slightly fading, but that also my interest in modern gaming is fading as well. Not anymore, but it used to be quite upsetting for me. Now I still love retro gaming. I have a Mio Mini Plus, which is a retro handheld, and I play some games on there. I'm kind of falling out of love with gaming in general, but I still try to play retro games from time to time, mainly the ones that I really like, so Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, and All Stars, and for the Super Nintendo and that kind of stuff. And I'm just kind of done with modern gaming. Now, why is that the case? Well, it's actually quite simple. Modern gaming feels like a chore. It's way too long. I have the time to stick to one long game, and what I mean with long game is like 40 plus hours, which is normal nowadays. I have the time for it. I just don't have the interest in it. I don't care about it anymore. I don't care about sticking to a single game for 40 plus hours just to finish it and then to feel satisfied about it, because I don't care about finishing a long game anymore. It's boring. I just cannot stand it anymore. Retro games are just quick. You can play them in an afternoon, not all of them, like a JRPG is, you catch my drift, right? But like, I recently played Wild Guns, which is a Super Nintendo game. It's a shooter, an on-rails shooter kind of thing. Well, it's not really on rails. Look it up yourself. I'm not really sure how to classify it, but it's a Western shooter kind of thing. And I completed it in like an hour and a half or something. I forgot what the exact number was, but that's it. And it was so cool. It was such a fun experience. And I actually, today or tomorrow, I'm planning on going back to the game and replay it and try to get better at it. That's what I think is fun. So it's not really a case of, oh wow, retro games are better than modern games. I personally think they are, but that's because I grew up with those, what we now consider retro games. I grew up with them, so I have this biased opinion on them. Because modern games can be awesome. I played Stellar Blade recently. It was freaking awesome. It's just that I cannot stand those long games anymore. 30, 40 plus hour games is just not for me anymore. And although it kind of sucks that that's the case, I'm okay with it, it's fine. And I think that especially people that hit my age, like 30, or if you're around 30, many people start to feel the same way. Even if you don't have a family, even if you don't have a wife and children, still, it's annoying to have to sit down for so long and grind on a game and then eventually pray to the gods that you actually like it. Because what I noticed is that, like, I played, what was it called again? Persona 3 Reload. I played it for, I believe, 25 or 30 hours, and then I was like, I actually don't like it that much. But I was already 30 hours in. Same thing with Yakuza Like a Dragon. I kid you not. I am 50 hours in. Did a lot of side content as well. That's why it took me 50 hours. I really like the side content. I was 50 hours in. I then got stuck on a boss. You know what? That's a spoiler. I won't say which boss. But I got stuck at a boss, okay? I got stuck, and I looked on Reddit like, okay, what do I have to do? Why am I stuck? Are other people stuck? Turns out, yes, a lot of people got stuck at that boss. And you have to grind. You have to grind the, in Osaka, I forgot what it's called, but it's like an arena. You have to go up the levels and then you have to grind there to level up your characters. And you know what I thought after 50 hours? I was like, screw that, I'm not gonna do that. And so I just quit. But I wasted, well, it's not wasted, but I mean, like, I played for 50 hours. If you play a retro game, after an hour, you know if you like it or not. Most likely after half an hour, because it's repetitive, right? But in a good way. So that is kind of why I'm kind of just sick and tired of modern gaming. Sometimes I get this itch to like boot up a game, like a modern game, right? But I'm good. I won't say that I won't ever play them again, but for now, I'm taking a break of modern gaming. I just can't stand it anymore. Maybe in the future I will like it again. In fact, I hope that in the future I will like it again. Naturally, once GTA 6 comes out, I will play it, even though it's a modern game. And I might actually replay Stellar Blade soon, because I really like that. The New Game Plus stuff, I'll probably go for that as well. So it's not all bad, but with this video, I just want to say that if you're around 30 plus, right, like I am, I can see how, like, you're not alone in thinking that modern gaming is not as fun anymore, you know what I mean? Because I feel the same way. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click on the like button. And if you really like this content, then of course, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I was Michael, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.